Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for January 5th. January 5th is the 5th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 360 days remaining to the end of the year, or 361 if it happens to be a leap year. January 5th is also the 12th day of Christmas. Today's word is regent. Regent is usually a noun with several meanings, mostly having to do with governing. For example, a regent can be someone who governs a kingdom if the sovereign is absent, a minor, or disabled. A regent can be someone who rules or reigns. A regent can be a member of a governing board, such as a board of regents for a state university. As an adjective, regent can mean acting as a regent of a country, such as prince regent. And on with today's history. Louis XV was King of France from 1715 to 1774. His reign began when he was about 5 years old. Of course, there was a regent to oversee things until Louis was considered to have reached maturity, which in those days was 13. Louis XV was known as Louis the Beloved, but of course, any leader will have detractors. And on January 5th, 1757, when Louis XV was in his early 40s, an assassination attempt was made on his life by a demented man named Robert Francois Damiens. The French Parliament didn't always agree with King Louis XV, but they certainly did sentence Damiens to be drawn and quartered, which was a traditional and gruesome form of capital punishment used for regicides, or in this case, attempted regicide. King Louis XV went on to serve until his death in 1774 when he was 63. This is the birthday of American astrologer Jeanne Dixon, born January 5th, 1904. She had a syndicated newspaper astrology column and made some well-publicized predictions, both accurate and inaccurate. Ms. Dixon lived to the age of 93. This is the birthday of 42nd Vice President of the United States, Walter Mondale, born January 5th, 1928. He was vice president under Jimmy Carter and lived to the age of 93. 93 and 93, got a couple of 93-year-olds there. All righty. This is the birthday of actor and director Robert Duval, born January 5th, 1931. I didn't remember this, but I discovered in the research that he played Boo Radley in the 1960 movie To Kill a Mockingbird. That's a great novel, and I would say that the movie portrayed the novel pretty well. He's also had parts in The Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits, The FBI, Bullet, True Grit, The Godfather Part 2, and dozens of other movies and TV shows. And wow, Robert Duvall turns 91 in 2022. Happy birthday, good sir. On January 5th, 1941, 37-year-old pilot Amy Johnson, the first woman to fly solo from London to Australia, disappeared after bailing out of her plane over the River Thames. Her parachute had been observed coming down, and she was seen in the water calling for help, but the weather conditions were really bad. Heavy wind, snow, intense cold. One of her would-be rescuers succumbed to hypothermia himself as he tried to retrieve her from the frigid waters. The dwarf planet Eris was discovered by Palomar Observatory-based astronomers on January 5, 2005. Eris is what is called a trans-Neptunian object, which is any minor planet or dwarf planet that orbits the sun at a greater average distance than Neptune. So there's that, and Eris is bigger than Pluto. These factors led to the International Astronomical Union's reevaluation of the definition of what a planet is, which got Pluto demoted from full planetary status to trans-Neptunian object dwarf planet. You're still a planet to me, Pluto. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.